You know, across the country, people have been using DNA and genealogy tests to find a deeper connection to their past.
And all week here on Sunrise, we're sharing a bit of our family history with you there at home. Earlier this week, we took a look back at where my family and I came from and how it's helping pass along stories to my new daughter, Harper.
And yesterday, we learned about Carlos's heritage and his journey across America that led him right back to his hometown of Greenwood. So now it is time for us to learn a little more about Chuck and where you came from.
I got to tell you, to be totally honest with you guys and with you folks too, I was not thrilled about finding out a lot about my past like some of you. I guess I thought the stories of my ancestry from my older relatives just might not be right. But I could not have been more wrong. Not only was I glad I did the ancestry report, but it made me feel closer to my family, my past, and the land from which I come. My story begins in Winthrop Harbor, Illinois, which is the farthest northern Chicago suburb, most known for being the home of the North Point Marina, which is the largest marina on all of the Great Lakes. And that was my playground as a child. When my dad was in World War II, and he was everywhere, from North Africa to Sicily to Italy to France to Germany, he became really interested in the history of our family. And when he started his life as a young man and marrying my mother, one of the things he really wanted to know was, where did we come from? As he dug and dug through old family Bibles and court records and things like that, he found that we were from both Ireland and Britain, but primarily Ireland. When my son lived and studied in Ireland, to get to visit there was one of the thrills of my life. You know, as we drove the Irish countryside, going anywhere from Dublin out towards the center and southern ports of Ireland, I thought, wow, this is where I'm from. Then, just a few months back, photographer Steve Rhodes and I got to travel in anticipation of the royal wedding along the British countryside, around the Cotswolds and where Stonehenge was. I felt so at home there, and it was a feeling like the Loftons go back generations and generations, perhaps to this place, and then over to Ireland. And to see that that report showed that everything that I'd been told as a child was basically true, it's really made a big mark in my life.
Wow, and it's really neat, Chuck. Your father had this interest as well. I mean, digging through old Bibles and family history to kind of get some answers here. And you, the suit you're wearing, even kind of has a unique history from this journey you took with Steve Rhodes.
Yeah, this is a suit from the Cotswolds. Yeah. Tony and Angie Cooper sold me this suit at a little store in Chipping, Camden, England. Wow. And I wanted to wear it today because I feel like this is a part of my family.
It is, yeah.
Okay.
Here's the breakdown, by the way, from my genetic test. European, 100%. British and Irish, which is what we thought, 76.2, which, as I understand it, is about the maximum number you can get on any kind of ancestry. And then Northwestern European, French, and German, 10.3%. And I was just amazed to find out that everything I'd been told was absolutely right. And I can't tell you what a relief that is. Yeah. But the biggest relief came because when you do the premium part of this test, they ask some pretty tough questions that you find the answers to, and that is, as far as health traits are concerned. This is one of the reasons I really didn't want to do it, because it does test for genetic health risks like celiac disease, late onset Alzheimer's, and Parkinson's, as well as some traits that are kind of cool and interesting, like are you predisposed to have the ability to match musical pitch? Can you smell asparagus? Do you have a fear of heights? And are you prone to get mosquito bites? And the answer is yes to that one, unfortunately. Here's the one thing it was totally wrong on with me. And by the way, the health stuff turned out really good for me. It said that I was predisposed to not having male pattern baldness. So the thing is totally wrong there. Or WTHR has caused me to pull the hair out by the roots.
Well, interesting look, and I'm glad that you got positive results out of that.
And I managed to get through this without
no story.